Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about the stories hidden among the stars? Tonight, let's journey together to one of the brightest jewels in our celestial neighborhood, a star that has captivated humanity for millennia. We're talking about Pollux, the brightest star in the constellation Gemini. So, what makes Pollux so special? Well, for starters, it's an orange-hued giant star. Imagine a star that has exhausted the hydrogen in its core and is swollen up, becoming bigger and brighter than it was for most of its life. That's Pollux. It's about 9 times the diameter of our sun, and nearly twice its mass. If you were to place Pollux where our sun is, it would almost swallow Mercury. Its beautiful orange glow is a clue to its temperature. Unlike hotter blue-white stars, Pollux is cooler, giving it that warm, inviting color. It's one of the most prominent orange stars you can see with the naked eye, making it a fantastic target for backyard stars. Finding Pollux is pretty easy, especially in the winter and spring skies of the northern hemisphere. First, locate the famous constellation Orion, with its distinctive 3-star belt. From Orion's belt, draw a line upwards, and to the left, past the bright red star Beetle. You'll eventually hit 2 bright stars sitting close together. Tesiarete, twins of Gemini. Castoran, Pollux. Pollux is the brighter of the 2, shining with that unmistakable orange light, while its twin, Castor, appears whiter. The story of Castor and Pollux is one of the most famous tales from Greek mythology. They were twin brothers, sons of Queen Leda of Sparta, but they had different fathers. Castor was the mortal son of the Spartan king, while Pollux was the immortal son of Zeus, the king of the gods. The 2 were inseparable, renowned for their bravery and skill. Castor was a master horseman, and Pollux was an unbeatable boxer. Their bond was legendary. They joined Jason and the Argonauts on their quest for the Golden Fleece, facing incredible dangers together. But their story takes a tragic turn. During a fierce battle, Castor, being mortal, was fatally wounded. Pollux was devastated. He begged his father, Zeus, to either take his immortality or bring his brother back. Moved by his son's love and grief, Zeus offered a compromise. He allowed the brothers to share Pollux's immortality, spending half their time in the underworld and the other half among the gods on Mount Olympus. To honor their incredible bond, Zeus placed their images together in the sky as the constellation Gemini, where they could remain side by side forever. So, when you see those 2 bright stars, you're not just looking at points of light, you're looking at a timeless story of brotherly love. This tale has resonated through history, with the twins being seen as patrons of sailors and protectors in times of trouble. But the modern scientific story of Pollux is just as fascinating as its ancient myth. For a long time, astronomers suspected something was orbiting this giant star. Its light showed a slight wobble, a telltale sign that the gravitational pull of an unseen companion was tugging on it. After years of careful observation, in 2006, astronomers confirmed their suspicions. Pollux is not alone. It has a planet. This planet was officially named Thestius, but it's more commonly known as Pollux b. Now, this isn't just any planet. Pollux b is a gas giant, at least twice as massive as our own Jupiter. It orbits its star in a nearly circular path, taking about 590 days to complete 1 revolution, which is a bit longer than a Martian year. Its distance from Pollux is similar to the distance between Mars and our Sun. So, could there be life on Pollux b? It's highly unlikely. Being a gas giant, it has no solid surface to stand on. And even if it had rocky moons, the conditions would be extreme. Pollux, being a giant star, puts out a tremendous amount of energy. Any moons would likely be baked by intense radiation, making them inhospitable for life as we know it. Still, the discovery of Pollux b was a landmark moment. It was one of the first planets found orbiting an evolved giant star. This showed us that planets can survive even after their host star leaves its stable, main sequence phase, and starts to expand. It opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for where we might find planets in the universe. Studying stars like Pollux and their planets helps us understand the life cycle of stars and planetary systems, including the eventual fate of our own solar system. Billions of years from now, our sun will also exhaust its hydrogen fuel and swell into a red giant. Much like Pollux is today, it will engulf the inner planets, possibly even Earth. By looking at Pollux, we get a preview of our solar system's distant future. Pollux is also a useful navigational star. Because it's so bright and easy to find, it has been used by sailors and travelers for centuries to find their way. It's part of a large, informal star pattern called the winter hexagon, which includes other bright stars like Rigel, Aldebaran, Capella, Procyon, and Sirius. Using these bright signposts, you can easily navigate the winter sky. Let's take a moment to appreciate the scale we're talking about. Pollux is about 34 light years away from us. That means the light we see from it tonight started its journey 34 years ago. When that light left Pollux, the world was a very different place. Thinking about this vast distance and time really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? So the next time you have a clear night, go outside and look for the Gemini twins. Find that warm orange glow of Pollux. Remember the ancient myth of the inseparable brothers and the modern scientific discovery of a giant planet orbiting a giant star. It's a star that beautifully bridges the gap between ancient storytelling and modern astronomy. It reminds us that every star in the sky has a story, a history, and scientific secrets, just waiting to be uncovered. Pollux is more than just a ball of hot gas. It's a symbol of loyalty, a window into the future of our own sun, and a host to a distant world. It's a constant reminder of the incredible, dynamic, and ever-unfolding story of our universe. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to Pollux. I hope you feel a little more connected to the cosmos. If you enjoyed this stellar adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next trip into the universe. Clear skies, everyone.